and welcome to VOSR International, the voice of shortwave radio. I'm your host, Wavecrest Guy. This broadcast is being transmitted by WRMI, Radio Miami International, in Okeechobee, Florida, on both 9455 and 15770 kilohertz. This broadcast is also being transmitted by shortwave radio in Lower Saxony, Germany, on 3975 kilohertz.
So first off, we'll start off this broadcast with some announcements as usual. First off, I just want to thank everyone for the well wishes. If you've been following along a little bit here on the broadcast and on some of my posts, we actually came to Oahu, my wife and I, on July 24th. And that Friday, my wife had her hip replacement surgery. And unfortunately, the next morning, she got up and she had a slight stroke. So we are still here on Oahu. She is doing well, and I want to thank everyone for the well wishes. She is doing good, and she's been released to a rehab hospital. Basically, she fell behind, of course, on her rehab for her hip. So she is doing some intensive rehab. They got her on 3 to 4 1-hour sessions every day to get her back up to where she needs to be. And it sounds like we do have a release date from the rehab hospital is going to be August 13th for right now. So we plan on staying until about August 16th. And hopefully she could get out a little bit early and maybe she'll be able to relax here while we're in Waikiki for a little bit. So I am trying to keep up and trying to get some recording done for some segments. It is a little bit hard. I'm using a portable setup here. I got my laptop and my smaller Samsung Q2U microphone that I did bring along with just in case I had to do a little bit. But I was able to upload a new broadcast for the week of August 8th. And I am now working on this next broadcast afterwards, and hopefully I'll be able to keep up, although there still might be a chance that you may have a rebroadcast coming up in the future. If that is the case, I will post it on our Facebook group, VOSR International. I'll also do a post on our website at VOSRinternational.com. And so, like usual, also you can head over to our website at VOSRinternational.com, and there's a lot of stuff to check out there. There is our listeners map, and we are well over 400 pins on that map from all over the world now, and we still are looking for one listener from South Dakota, so we can get a pin. If we get a pin on that one state, we will have all 50 states with pins. But I do some screenshots over there. You can check out your pin. You can just flip through until you see it. And then also we have our radio listeners radio page. We've gotten quite a few great pictures in from listeners lately that I've been able to update over there. Go over there and check them out. Some really nice older radios, some nice of the newer radios too, radio rooms, pictures of antennas, and just general pictures of people's areas where they live. So it's really interesting. Go over there and check it out on our website at VOSRinternational.com and head over to the listeners radio page. While you're there, you can also sign up for our newsletter, and if there are going to be some changes in frequencies or dates or rebroadcasts, I will send out one. Usually they only go out about once a week. Once a month, if that. And so you won't be bombarded with spam if you sign up. Really easy to sign up. It's usually on the bottom of each page. All you got to do is enter your email address in there and submit it, and you are all signed up. Also, don't forget, you can also keep up with VOSR International on our Facebook page. If you use Facebook, you can go over there and join. When you join, then you can go ahead and post on there. I do try to get those posts read on the air during the mailbag segment. A lot of people put on reception report videos of the broadcast, of our broadcast and of others throughout the world. So it's really interesting to see what other people are picking up in different parts of the world. And then also, we do have a page on Reddit. It is this one is called Grundig Shortwave Radio, and I started that before I started the broadcast here. There's quite a few more people on that group, but you can go ahead and join that group and post there, and it's a great group to post reception reports or questions about equipment or anything, and it's a really good group over there. Then lastly, you can head over to my YouTube channel at Wavecrest Guy. That is one way you can go, and you can also listen to past broadcasts of VOSR International. I have a playlist over there. I also have a page on our website, so it's kind of a one-stop shop there on our website. I do have a page there that has the links to all of our broadcasts going all the way back to the first broadcast on February 28th of 2025. So you can go check out and listen to some of those in case you missed some because you were away or propagation or whatever. But you can go ahead and check out those either on our YouTube channel, Wavecrest Guy, or over on our website at VOSRinternational.com. And then now I want to remind everyone also that you can still have time. You've got until late September, September 26th, I believe it is, to enter, September 26th, to enter for a drawing for one of our VOSR International coffee mugs, and we also have a radio giveaway. So there's only one email per person allowed. Send us an email to VOSRINT@yahoo.com. That's VOSRINT@yahoo.com. And then in the subject line, put in giveaway, and you will be entered for that drawing. Lastly, I do want to make a big announcement here that I've been working for the last couple months with Waveline Media, and they contacted me about broadcasting our show out of Taiwan. And I was able to work with them for a while, and then they were having problems trying to get a frequency. And a broadcast did finally go out. They're doing some test broadcasts, and it is going to be on Thursdays. And they're going to run two broadcasts back to back at 0200 UTC, and it goes to 0400 UTC on Thursdays on 5995 kilohertz. That's 5995 kilohertz, and it's out of Taiwan. So if you can, check that out. Right now, I've been using Kiwi SDR. I do not pick that up over here in Hawaii. But you will be able to use Kiwi SDR and or any web SDR and pick one over in Taiwan, and you'll be able to hear that broadcast over there. It worked really well when I was able to pick it up, and it was on the very first day that they had the broadcast. So go ahead and check it out. They are going to be doing another broadcast. Give me twice a week. Also, they're going to replay the same two broadcasts back to back on Saturdays then, and it is going to be the same time and the same frequency. So from 0200 UTC to 0400 UTC, and again on 5995 kilohertz out of Taiwan. So if you do pick up that broadcast, send us an email. I did get an email from Taipei that someone did pick up the broadcast there, but send us an email and let us know that you were listening to the broadcast on 5995 kilohertz. All right, with that, on with the show. So we are going to start out with the order being a little bit different this broadcast. I'm going to start out and open with the mailbag. This is going to be a longer mailbag. With everything that's been going on, I've been away, and I had just gotten caught up with the answering all the emails and communications anyway. And so as I'm recording this, it's August 3rd, and I'm going to go ahead and get caught up with some posts and some emails that had come in, and we actually have quite a few here, and everybody really enjoys the mailbag segment also. Again, keep in mind that I am recording while I'm in Waikiki here, so I am working in a mobile studio, so it might sound a little bit different than normal. I'm using a different microphone, but we'll try to get through it here. Hopefully there won't be any background noise that's going to bother anything here. All right, so let's get to it. Our first email comes from Malik in Pakistan, and he is a member of the Sungat Radio Listeners Club. And he writes, international radio plays a vital role in connecting people from across different countries, cultures, and languages. It promotes understanding, education, friendship by sharing news, music, culture programs, and informative discussions. Your broadcasts are appreciated by many listeners who value accurate information and quality programming. I have enjoyed listening to your station and have found your programs to be informative, entertaining, and inspiring. He also continues, I look forward to continuing to listen to your broadcast and to sending future reception reports. I wish VOSR International Radio continued success, excellent programming, and many more years of serving listeners from across the globe. Thank you so much, Malik, for that. And I will have a QSL card out to you as soon as I get back to Molokai. And please let me know when you get it. I'm very curious to see how long it'll take to get over to Pakistan. And next we have an email from Mark from Belgium. He included about 5 or 6 pictures of his radios and his setup, his antennas. So go over there to VOSRinternational.com, over to our website, and be sure to check those out. Like I said during the announcement, we have quite a bit of listeners' radios get sent in lately. So if you haven't been over there and checked it out lately, go check it out. Some really nice radios over there. This now goes back to, he was listening on July 23rd, and he was listening on 6160 kilohertz. And he writes, find below my recent SWL report for your broadcast. And he reports an SINPO of 45444 over in Belgium, and he was listening on a Texan H501X. That's a really nice radio. I was definitely thinking about getting one of those when I first entered the hobby. For an antenna, he's using a 25-meter long wire, and in parentheses there it is a laundry line. The local weather at the time was plus 20 degrees Celsius and sunny. Then he gives a nice detailed reception report here. And then his remarks are, being an old-timer myself on shortwave since the 1960s, I can for sure say much has changed over the years. While before you almost fell over the stations calling for your attention broadcasting on many of the bands the world around nowadays, besides China, you really have to put your magnifier on to find one transmitting on the bands. Most of them have stopped broadcasting. They've dismantled their stations and transmitters because too expensive, and these days they think you can reach more people on the internet for less money. And also, meantime, bombard them with publicity. Then on unpredictable shortwave conditions. Not many people still have shortwave radio standing at home, let alone an AM radio. Sadly, people don't realize that once the internet drops dead or cell towers stop working, their source of information is gone too. Only real radio, midwave or shortwave, is the fail-safe backup. But when you tell that to people, it is just like it enters one ears and leaves the other. But who am I to tell? I am just an old school radio buff with the end of life in sight. Here is a view into my small collection from times when I was a very young lad in the 1960s. Definitely go ahead and check out his pictures there. He's got some really great stuff. Thank you so much, Mark, for sharing everything with us. Next, we have an email from David, and he writes, "Aloha, Jeff. I usually listen to VOSR International on Saturday evenings on 15770 kilohertz at 2200 UTC. It's actually 2300 UTC. But he writes, this evening I decided to look for the broadcast schedule and spent about 10 minutes without any success. I looked on the website and found some broadcast updates, which yielded the Zenith Transoceanic story and others, but it did not see the schedule. And one thing I do want to bring up that the website is one that I do myself. I just do that website through a website type provider that has templates to use. It's not the best website by any means, but it does have the information there. I didn't have the schedule as in a separate thing that said, here's the schedule. It is on the first page of the website. So if you look in there when it says about VOSR International, the schedule is right in there. At any time, if anybody needs a schedule, and I do have, that new Taiwan broadcast just started. If you need a schedule, just email me at VOSRINT@yahoo.com, and I can email you out a schedule if you can't find it. But it is there on the website, and sometimes it can be a little funky. Sometimes I have problems adding some stuff on there, so it's not timely. But otherwise, it has been working good. And I have noticed too that some people using different browsers might have some issues. So if you're on there and it's working a little clunky, maybe try a different browser, and that might work a little bit better for you. I pretty much do everything off of my phone on the for the website, and that seems to work pretty good. So and I use Safari on there. But anyways, if you are having some issues, let me know. If you're looking for something specific, let me know, and I'll be able to guide you to where you need to be. So thank you so much for that email, David. And next, we got an email from Stefan in Kirpen, Germany, and he just wanted to write, "Aloha, Jeff. Your beautiful physical QSL car arrived today in Kirpen, Germany. Thank you very much." Thank you so much, Stefan, for letting me know that you did receive that. It's really important. If you do get one, please send me an email saying that you got it. We try to gauge how long that they take to get, as they're mailed from our small little post office here in Molokai, Hawaii, and they're going out to Germany and all over the world. So it's great when I get to have some type of gauge of how long it takes. So thank you so much, Stefan. And next we got an email from WD, and he writes, "Hi there. I caught your transmission for the first time on Friday, July 23rd at 2056 Mountain Standard Time. I am new to HF, and I'm listening from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. The signal was 5x9 on 5850 kilohertz. Cheers." Thank you so much. Hopefully you will continue to be a listener at VOSR International, and I did answer you back and let you know that you are getting this shout out. So hopefully you are out there listening to this broadcast. And next we have an email from Larry from Phoenix, Arizona. He writes, "I enjoyed your segment on the Zenith Transoceanic last week. More of those segments on classic radios would be great." And thank you so much for the email, Larry. And definitely the Zenith Transoceanic segment probably got the most responses from any segment that I've done since I've been broadcasting VOSR International. So I'll definitely be doing that. And I believe the next one is going to be on line with Hammerlund. I'm going to pick one of their lines and go over that one. Hammerlund had a great history in shortwave radio, and so I want to do one on that. I'm not going to be doing that while I'm here on Oahu. I want to take the time to do some research on it, and but when I get back to Molokai, I will be working on a segment coming up, and you'll be able to look forward to hearing one on one of the Hammerlund series of radios. And next we have an email from Yoon from Tokyo, Japan. He did send us 2 pictures that you can check out over on our listeners radio page. He's got a picture of his antenna up there and then also of his radio. So be sure to go and check that out. And for his email, he writes, it is with great pleasure I report reception of your broadcasting as follows, and he gives me a detailed reception report. But he was listening on 5850 kilohertz on July 25th, and he was using for a receiver a Philips B4X23A/01 receiver. Now, that is one of the pictures that he sent. So if you want to check out that radio, go over. Really nice radio. He reports an SINPO of 35232, and his antenna is a vertical type 8-meter high. And again, he has a picture of that also, so you can check that out. And usually when my broadcast goes out on 5850 kilohertz, I can't pick it up. It's a little too early for me to pick up 5850 kilohertz. As it's getting dark is when I could start picking it up here. So for him to pick that up in Japan is really great. He writes, on this occasion, I managed to receive an overseas broadcast during the daytime in Japan, a rare occurrence for me. So which kind of reflects what I had just said about myself over here in Hawaii also. For this attempt, I used 2 receivers in tandem, my standard Perseus receiver and a vintage Philips model from 70 years ago. Although fading and noise made it listening quite difficult, I was able to grasp the content. While I usually pick up mostly music programs when tuning into overseas broadcasts, this particular program was highly informative, featuring commentary related to VOSR and listener reports. It became clear to me that this program delivers invaluable information to listeners across the globe. I look forward to the next broadcast. For reference, I have attached photos of the Philips B4X23A/01 and the antenna that I use today. And so those are already up on the website under the listeners radio page. Be sure to go over there. And thanks for sharing all that, Jun, from Tokyo. Next, we have an email from Hans in southern New Jersey. He writes, great program. Enjoyed it listening on July 25th. That was a Saturday at 7:45 p.m. Just tuned in. Coming in strong and clear, and it is coming in fantastic. Thanks so much, Hans, for your email and for sharing the reception. And next we have an email from John from Monticello, Maine. And he writes, I have you at 7:51 Eastern Time on running 70s realistic DX160 with a 300-foot antenna. You're somewhere on 1500 megahertz. Please give me a shout out. So here's your shout out, John. And you were listening on 15770 kilohertz. I have a program on 15770 kilohertz on WRMI called The Spiritual Warfare with John Collins. And I live across the street from WBCQ. Please talk about how people who only have a standard AM radio can hear long-distance stations on that band as well, which is very true. AM DXing is a really big hobby also, and anybody who has some information or does that, I'd love it if you'd like to do a segment on that, and we'll definitely get it on the air. So be sure to go over and check out John's show on 15770 kilohertz on WRMI, and it is called Spiritual Warfare with John Collins. Thank you for the email, John. Next, we have an email from regular listener Jawahar, and he writes, Dear Sir, reception was good this morning on July 26th on 15770 kilohertz. Attaches a recording. Thank you for having me in your mailbox segment again. And he has been picking up the program pretty well on 15770 kilohertz. Propagation has been pretty good. We did have a couple weeks there where he wasn't able to pick up the show, but last couple of weeks it's been pretty good. He continues on, I trust all is well on your end. Next week I might be traveling to Fiji, having been called out of retirement to do a short tour of duty in the South Pacific. I will be sailing between Fiji, Wallis, and Futuna, and Tuvalu. I have sailed on this route and visited those countries before. I do remember picking up a number of AM stations from Hawaii in Tuvalu, and WRMI is heard in that region from my past experience. However, I'm not sure if your program schedule matched propagation window. As regards of 2300 UTC, it would be 11 a.m. there on 15770 kilohertz, so it wouldn't be heard. I shall let you know what I hear after checking out the other frequencies. That would be great. Send us an email what you're able to pick up during that trip. That would really be interesting to what you're able to pick up there in the South Pacific, and we'll let the listeners aware also. So thanks again for your great email and reception report, Javahar. Next, I got an email from Martin from North Dakota, and he just let me know that he did get his QSL card. So from Hawaii, from Molokai, it took 2 weeks to get over to North Dakota. So thank you very much, Martin, for letting me know that you've gotten that QSL card. 2 weeks from Molokai, Hawaii to North Dakota. Next, we have an email from a regular listener, Bernd, from Ottenau, Germany, and he writes, "Hello, Jeff and the VOSR team. I'm pleased to send you my reception report. I was using a Grundig Satellite 700 with just the telescopic antenna on July 30th of 2026. I listened to the broadcast on both 3975 kilohertz. I was picking up an SINPO of 44343, and then also on 6160 kilohertz with an SINPO of 44343. So both of them were the same. Usually, one of the two usually does a little bit better. So propagation must have been pretty good for both to be pretty much the same. So thank you, Bernd, and thank you for taking the time to suggest having the German broadcast or German segment done that was done on the last broadcast that we just had. And it was great for Bernd and Claudia to go ahead and put that together for us. Thanks again for that. Next, we have a email that was a reception report from Larry in Phoenix, and he writes, "Hello, I enjoyed listening to your program, especially the one you did on the Zenith Transoceanic. I have a Royal 7000, but I listen to you on my Collins 51S-1 here in Phoenix, Arizona. I am a pilot and a ham radio operator, and I like listening to your program." So thank you so much, Larry. He did send a picture of his Collins in really beautiful radio in great shape. So go over there and to our website at VOSRinternational.com. Head over to our listeners radio page, and you can check it out. Thanks so much, Larry. And next, we got an email from a new listener, Wesley from St. Simons Island, Georgia. He writes, "I picked you up on a small handheld weather radio on July 31st of 2026 Eastern Time, and on St. Simons Islands in Georgia. I just got my ham radio license, so I'm getting sucked into the radio world." Well, welcome to the hobby, Wesley, and hope you will be continuing to listen to VOSR International. And next we have an email from John from Wichita, Kansas. And he writes, "Hi, I was able to receive your August 1st broadcast on here over in Wichita, Kansas. I'm using an RTL SDR on my PC, and I got it wired into my Flatlander end-fed half-wave antenna. The signal was 5-5 with just a few static crashes. I liked hearing about the pirate radio coverage. I just recently found a HF underground site that lists the NA stations in near real time. Fun stuff. Thanks for doing your show. Would you ever consider doing a data image broadcast like shortwave radiogram does?" And yes, I actually thought about that. I thought about doing that. If somebody has more information about how I can do that, please send me an email. Send it into VOSRINT@yahoo.com. That's VOSRINT at yahoo.com. I would like to do that. I don't know if I would do it every broadcast, but I would like to get one done occasionally, maybe once a month or so. But if somebody has some information in the subject line, put down data broadcast, and I will check it out and see if I can get that done. Thanks for the suggestion. Next, we have an email from John from Louisiana, and he writes, I continue to enjoy shortwave listening every day on 5850 kilohertz, and I truly enjoy your show, and I pray you have a safe visit to Oahu. Thank you so much, John. And next we have an email from Richard. You might remember his email. He's the one that actually inadvertently had his Zenith Transoceanic sold out from underneath him, and he was just looking for the outside hope of hearing about it or seeing if somebody's got it out there. He writes, hello, Wavecrest guy. Thanks for the EQSL card. I can hardly wait to hear today's August 1st program where you said that you'll mention my lost Zenith Transoceanic G500 in the mailbag segment. One minor correction I wanted to make is that I misspelled my Uncle Mike's last name. It's Zombek, Zombek, without the C before the K. I was using typical English spelling of that Polish name. So the name is stamped on the rear of the chassis, Michael J. Zombek, Zombek. It will be a miracle if the listener has it, and even more of a miracle if they'd sell it back to me. But thanks again. Thank you, Richard. It made for a good story, that's for sure. Thanks again. Next, we have an email from regular listener Justin, and he was listening on 9455 kilohertz on an XH Data D808 /AN-80 and reporting an SINPO of 45344. Justin writes, hey, Jeff, wishing you your wife a speedy recovery. Thank you so much, Justin. I have made the half-inch tubing upgrade to my K480 WLA antenna, but I have not had much of a chance to play around with it yet. My initial test was very promising, picking up NHK, Radio Romania International, and several pirate stations. Thanks for the show, Justin. Thanks for that update. If anybody else has done that upgrade, let us know. Did it work for you? Did it not work for you? And we'll pass that along to listeners. I have definitely had good luck with the upgrade from the quarter, from the wire that they give you to the quarter inch, and then switching over to the half inch. It has definitely helped me quite a bit with reception on many channels. 5850 kilohertz being one. With the wire that was with the K4WLA, I was not able to pick up 5850 hardly at all. It was barely even, I can barely even tell it was there. But now it's definitely listenable. I can listen to a lot of stations, especially after dark here in Hawaii on 5850 kilohertz. And that's just one station. I know I pick up Palau quite a bit better also. So there's quite a few more stations that I pick up much better now because of that upgrade. Thanks again, Justin. And next we have an email from regular listener Paul from St. Catharines, Ontario, Canada. And he writes, hey, Jeff, I hope your wife is doing well. Thank you so much, Paul. I loved Chris's segment. And then he gives his report from Hamilton, Ontario, west end of Lake Ontario, with an SDR, listening on 9455 kilohertz on July 28th. Reporting an SINPO of 44444, and then fading out to 43344. Then he gives an excellent reception report of the broadcast. Thank you so much, Paul, for your continued support. Next, we have an email from a new listener, Chris from Westlake, Ohio, and he writes, picked up your show on August 1st on 15770 kilohertz using a realistic DX40 with nothing but the built-in antenna. I live in Westlake, Ohio, near Lake Erie. The show was great, and it came in loud and clear. Thanks for your show. It brought back memories of being a kid listening to my dad's tube radio, wooden shortwave radio. Got the DX40 at a garage sale for $5. Lots of fun for $5. Thanks again. Thank you, Chris. Great email. It's always great to hear new listeners picking us up just by turning the dial. And I hope you become a regular listener to VOSR International. Next, we have an email from Joe from New Hampshire, and he writes, Gentlemen, I'm here in New Hampshire, and the signal is great in S9, listening to the mailbag. VOSR is a great shortwave show. About me, I started in shortwave listening as a child in 1969, licensed amateur since 1989, and I have several Zenith Transoceanics, 3 Grundig Satellite 800s, 1 Satellite 600, an RCA Strato World X2, 2 Hammerlands, a Kenwood R1000 and R5000, a restored Halocrafters, and many modern portables. I love shortwave, to say the least. My report was taken from my SDR Play RSP-1B using a center-fed dipole up 45 feet. Thank you, and a sincere thank you. And he also wrote again that I will be listening out, and he attached some photos of his radios. I do have those radios pictures out on our website. Go check them out. Some awesome radios that he has there. I believe there's 9 pictures looks like there's 12 pictures that he sent. And I put all of them on there on our listeners' radio page over at VOSRinternational.com. Go check them out. Nice radios. Thank you so much for the email and for sending the pictures, Joe, over in New Hampshire. And next we have an email from Michael from Only, Illinois. And he writes, hello, I enjoyed listening to VOSR International on 15770 kilohertz via WRMI and wanted to send along a reception report. I was listening on August 1st of 2026 on 15770 kilohertz, and he was listening on a Texan S2000 with an MLA 30 plus active loop antenna. He reports an SINPO of 35333. That is a really nice little radio, that S2000, the Texan. Then he gives a detailed reception report here, and continues on and says the program was enjoyable and informative, and I especially appreciated the combination of listener mail, travel updates, and practical antenna discussion. Thank you for producing a program that helps keep the shortwave listening community connected. Thank you, and best wishes for a successful recovery for your wife. Thank you so much, Michael. Thanks for your reception report, and thanks for all your comments. Next, I got an email from Chris, and he writes, hope this finds you well. Received your QSL card today. Thanks so much for your kind consideration. What a view. Hawaii sure is a beautiful place indeed. I shared pics of my radio gear a while ago, per your request. If they got lost in cyberspace, please advise, and I'll gladly resend. Looking forward to tuning in to your great station in the future, and wish you continued success. So then I looked into it, and Chris did resend me his pictures. They were too large and didn't attach onto the email. So I was able to get them now. He sent 7 pictures, and those are all uploaded on our listeners' radios page over on our website at VOSRinternational.com. Go check them out. Some nice radios there that Chris has. Thank you so much, Chris, for sending them again. And that actually brings up a good point. If, I am kind of a one-man band here. So if you don't see your pictures posted on our website, if I don't get back to you with that, or you don't get a QSL card in the mail after a while, don't hesitate to send another email to me. I might have missed it, or, I know I've had at least one email that I had inadvertently deleted and I couldn't get back. So I couldn't even respond to it and try to get it again. But don't hesitate to send me an email again, contact me, and we'll make sure we get everything posted. If you're pin doesn't get put on or something, just let me know and we'll get it taken care of. I really appreciate all the communications that we get, and it is definitely a big part of the show. That's the other thing that people really enjoy listening to, the mailbag. I get that all the time. That is one of the favorite parts of the show, is the mailbag. So definitely keep all the emails and posts coming. All right, so we are going to do something a little different here too. I'm going to go over and check the posts on our Facebook page over at VOSR International. Now, if you go over, if you're on Facebook, go check it out. It was only a few months ago that we only had 10 members over there. We're already up to 352 members. That happened rather quickly. So go check it out. There's a lot of good stuff on there. And just going back, I'm going to go over a few of the posts that are here. So this broadcast, this mailbag segment is going to be probably the longest one we've ever had, but I'm trying to get caught up here with a lot of the communications. Just to give you an idea, we have a post from Raul posts quite often, and he posts his reception reports, and here's one as an example. He got on July 24th. He reports listening to Radio New Zealand broadcast to the Oceania in Levis, Canada. Then he also, and he has a couple radios, and he actually posts a video so you can hear how it is coming in. He'll post a map that shows the transmission and where he's receiving it. Then he's got another one here from China Radio International that was broadcasting in Russian to Siberia. He also had FEBC, Far East Broadcasting Company in Manila, broadcasting simultaneously in Mongolian and English to the Far East. And then Gerald from Texas, he posts a lot of reception reports over there, reception videos. You can hear how the broadcasts come into Houston down there, and he's got quite a few radios that you'll end out see how they come in differently on each radio. So Gerald always posts some really good short reception videos. Then also we have a reception report from Moreno, and he was listening to VOSR International on 5850 on July 24th, and he has a video posted there of him picking it up on an Eaton Executive Elite, and he was listening to it, the program from coming to Pembroke Pines, Florida, and it was coming in really strong. And of course, it gets broadcast from Okeechobee. Then a regular poster, John from Gold Canyon, Arizona, on July 24th, also picked up the VOSR International broadcast, and he also has a video there posted of a Eaton Elite Executive Elite. So the same radio, different locations, picking up the same broadcast. So really neat. Then also John posted it also the VOSR International broadcast coming in the same day, but an hour later on the 9455 kilohertz broadcast, and he reported an SPI-NPO of 55444 for that broadcast. For the 5850 broadcast, that was coming in better into Arizona that day. He reported an SI-NPO of all fives. But again, there's videos there, so you can go ahead and check it out. Some really interesting ways to keep up with how these broadcasts are coming from all over the world. Okay, then continuing on, we have Matthew writes in, "Hi, Jeff. Another great show tonight on 15770 kilohertz. Interesting contribution from the chap talking about the young people, find the analog and anti-tech medium of shortwave radio appealing. Thanks for mentioning me during the mailbag. Appreciated. In truth, it made me smile. I was struggling with reception, and despite shortening the antenna, external wire antenna, turning off chargers and lamps, etc., I was worried I would lose the signal. Best wishes to you and all your listeners. Matthew from West Lancaster, England, UK." And then also John posted picking up Chris O'Brien's IQ40 show, another really popular show that people are picking up. And it's going through here. People actually also post their EQSL letters that they get from other broadcasts. And this one was from the let's see here. It is from the Henry Norman show, and Moreno had posted that one. Then going back, I also will put on announcements myself. I'll put down when a new broadcast, a rebroadcast, is dropped, so you can go ahead and listen to it on the rebroadcast page over at VOSRinternational.com. I'll post when those are being done. So on July 26th, the July 11th broadcast dropped, and I had the link over there, so you were able to go over there and check that out. Then on July 26th, Trevor posted picking up VORW on 4840 kilohertz, another extremely popular show. Moreno posted his EQSL from the mighty KBC, picking that up on 9455 kilohertz. Then I also posted my video I had a couple of short videos using the Light Mala DSP, the M-Lite 880 radio that I brought with me here to Oahu, and I was able to get that charged up, so hopefully I'll have some time, and I might be able to put out another couple reception videos here while I'm still here. Then we had another listener post, is Mike from Texas, and he reports it was loud and clear coming in at 9455 kilohertz on my MLA 30 plus antenna. Thanks for posting, Mike. Then we had Mark actually posted his paper QSL card from VOSR International. You can go over there and check it out. This was the one of the whale breaching, and just an interesting tidbit about that QSL card. That was a picture that my daughter actually caught when we were on our whale watching tour this year while she was here in February. So she caught that picture, and I used it as a QSL. Next, we have a post from Tam, and he's listening over in Scotland, and he's been posting a couple of ham operators that he's been picking up, and he was able to pick up some ham operators from Western Canada, and he's hearing them over in Scotland. He's got a couple of videos of those on there, so some interesting stuff that is over on our Facebook page. I also posted a clip that when I was using the Kiwi SDR to pick up the VOSR International broadcast from Taiwan on 5995 kilohertz. And actually, I just talked to Waveline Media. It is still in the testing phase, but for right now, it's probably going to be at least a month or so, maybe up to 6 months being broadcast there. And then once everything becomes permanent, I'll have more information. But if you can, try to pick up that broadcast on 5995 kilohertz out of Taiwan. Then for the August 1st broadcast of VOSR International, Gerald posted a video of his reception using his Panasonic RF4900. Go check out that video. That is an awesome radio, and it has really been performing well for Gerald. And he also has a Grundig Satellite Transistor 5000 that is on the same video with the K480 WLA antenna. Strong signal coming in for VOSR International. With that segment on the Pirate Radio, Gerald also posted on the Facebook page at VOSR International. He got an EQSL from Subterranean Radio that was broadcasting on 6945 kilohertz USB, and that was a broadcast that he heard on August 1st. So you can go check out that EQSL that he had posted there. And next we had a post from Matthew from Ormskirk, United Kingdom, and he posted, hello all, great show, Jeff. While listening last week and tonight on 15770 kilohertz, I thought I heard some David Letterman in your delivery. It is around 00.45 British Summertime UTC +1. The recording is a snippet of the mailbag section from August 2nd. And so he does have a video here, and he is using a Hitachi portable radio. You can go over there and check it out. He also has in his post, earlier he had quite a bit of RFI, so I unplugged the lamp, the phone charger, and turned off the lights. Not quite sure how to report the signal strength or the quality, but feel free to listen to the video video clip and comment below. So a really nice video was coming in, very listenable over there in the United Kingdom. Next, we'll switch over to our Grundig shortwave radio group on Reddit, and we had Mum Said I'm a Bad Boy posted under my reminder. I usually post a reminder when the show is coming up, and posted too much fading in QRN tonight to enjoy. We'll try again at 0300 UTC on the other frequency. I successfully listened to in the past on a number of occasions. I couldn't hear too clearly, but what was the music at the sign-on? That was my theme song from the porch, Pacific to Your Porch. Then the next post here, I got better results by switching to my AirSpy HF Plus Discovery and the K480 WLA antenna, so I was able to listen. You're on regularly, so I'll be lurking. Nice show. Thank you so much. Mum Said I'm a Bad Boy over on our Grundig shortwave radio group on Reddit. Then lastly, I want to thank Master Player, who always posts every week over on Discord how he's getting the broadcast in, and he was getting it at a plus 15 in Louisiana over there, and I want to thank him for always posting and letting me know how the broadcast is coming across, and he always tells me it was a great show. Thank you so much, Master Player. So wow, that was the definitely the longest mailbag we've had. Finally getting caught up here. And, but keep the emails coming, keep the reception reports coming, keep the comments coming. Try to, send us emails or post over on Facebook or over on Grundig or Discord. And I will try to, get those, posts read during this mailbag segment. So send an email at, VOSRINT@yahoo.com. That's VOSRINT@yahoo.com. Or you can head over to our Facebook at VOSR International, join the group, and you can post over there, or head over to our website at VOSRinternational.com, and you can click on the mail icon and contact us that way. For this short segment here, I'm going to ask the listeners out there for your help in deciding about the segment I'm going to do on Hammerlund. So I've got it narrowed down that I'm either going to do it on do the segment on the Super Pro series, which would include the SP100, the SP200, the SP400, and then the SP600, or the HQ series, the headquarters series, which includes the HQ120, the HQ129X, the HQ100, the HQ110, the HQ145, the HQ170, the HQ180. So let me know, especially you Hammerlund owners out there, which one do you have? Let me know that first off, and definitely send us in some pictures. If you have Hammerlund radios, any of them, send us some pictures of those rigs in. I will get them over on our listeners radio page on our website at VOSRinternational.com. I'm also going to have a page for this segment of doing this segment on a Hammerlund series of radios. I will also put those pictures on that page, so we'll be able to use them as reference. But let me know that this is kind of one of those. I think the HQ series myself was more an all-around type series. The SP series was definitely more specialized. They were more expensive, so there's a lot of people that didn't have that series of radio. The HQ series was more in the realm, especially when these radios were being made, because they were definitely pricey for their time. But extremely well-built machines, and definitely earned the title of being a boat anchor. So that is an affectionate term that a lot of people use, and I've used those terms for my Helicrafters radios that I have. But let me know. Let me know if you'd rather have that done on the SP series or on the HQ series of Hammerlund radios. And then I will be able to start researching for that segment and try to get some information on there and try to do those justice. Those are some remarkable radios. They were on my list. This is one of those where if I didn't live in a condo, I would definitely have more radios and more of the larger radios, and Hammerlund would definitely be in my collection. There's a few others. Collins is another one, and Collins is definitely going to be another segment in the future. I'm going to be doing some a segment on some Collins series of radios also, which are again some really nice radios and amazingly well built and still stand the test of time. A lot of these radios, a lot of the old Collins, the Hallicrafters, and the Hammerlunds, they go right along and can go head to head with a lot of the newer radios that are out there. So some really good stuff out there. So let me know. Send us in to VOSRINT@yahoo.com. That's VOSRINT@yahoo.com. Or head over to our website at VOSRinternational.com. You can click on the mail icon, contact us that way. Let me know if you'd rather have the Hammerlund radio segment about the SP series or the HQ series.
On the blue horizon, where the frequencies ignite, the signal leaves the islands, chasing down the edge of night. 1,000 miles of salt and static, a world within the reach of your dial. From the Pacific to your porch, the voice is calling clear, bridging every ocean just to whisper in your ear. Global conversations that bring the distant near, bring the distant near. We open up the mailbag, every letter, every word, a chorus of the listeners across us, the distances we've heard. Connecting every time zone in a circuit made of glass and air, made of glass and air. The voice of shortwave radio, the signal wants to go. Aloha from the islands, we'll see you down the line.
And that concludes our broadcast. Be sure to catch our broadcasts every Saturday at 0300 UTC on 9455 kHz, and also on Saturdays at 2300 UTC on 15770 kHz. Transmitted by WRMI, Radio Miami International, from Okeechobee, Florida.
We are also broadcast by Shortwave Radio Gold in Lower Saxony, Germany, on Thursdays at 1800 UTC on both 3975 kHz and 6160 kHz.